Start the next one. Okay, the next one started.
Hello, this is JJ. We just got done reading some appropriate stuff for church, and now we're going to read some inappropriate stuff for any audience, let alone church. Please do not let children watch this video. This is for mature audiences only, and it will be filed under Knotty Thoughts. Knotty. September 2005, Playboy's Party Jokes. This first joke is, I just skimmed it, is very offensive to bisexuals and homosexuals. Disclaimer.
Oh.
Alright, first joke. A wife told her lawyer, I want a divorce. My husband is getting a little queer to sleep with. What do you mean? The attorney. Oh, that alone is fun. What do you mean? The attorney asked. Does he force you to indulge in unusual sex practices? No, he doesn't, the woman replied, and neither do the little queer.
I don't think gays would get mad about that.
You think they'd like that?
I think they would laugh about
They'd
that.
laugh about it?
I think they would. That's cute. That's funny. A little weird.
Oh. A woman walked into a drugstore and asked the pharmacist if he sold extra large condoms. He replied, yes, we do. Would you like to buy some? No, she said, but do you mind if I was around here until someone does? If I wait around here until someone does?
Is it a blonde? Is it a blonde?
No, it doesn't say that.
Does it say
But
the blonde or not?
it's not a blonde joke, but you could easily make that blonde joke as well.
That's like the girl me and JJ saw last night. Me and Dwayne saw it last night at
What did you
Walmart. That was selling her body at
Just
Walmart.
selling her body.
Well, we think she was. We weren't sure what she was doing, but she was offering her number to anybody that would take it.
Just offering her number.
Yeah, she was just saying, want my number. I'll give you my number, and stuff like that. And
Thinking they were going to call her back to pay for sex?
well, that's what Dwayne said.
Hmm.
But she was a cute girl. She seemed really friendly and everything, but she was with a black guy.
Okay.
And the black guy kind of looked a little shady.
Okay.
Not like super
So you think
shady.
he was pimping her?
Yeah, that's what Dwayne thinks she was a thing. And the thing she was saying, I didn't hear her say it, but Dwayne said he heard her say, like, I would do things here, cocking someone up to someone else. I didn't hear it, but so she was like selling her body for Christmas. We were thinking,
Oh,
and either to have someone for Christmas, or buy drugs for Christmas, or buy presents for Christmas,
yeah.
and it's selling her body for a couple of days.
Sounds like the next season of Happy.
Happy. Is there gonna be next season of Happy?
Any viewers out there, if you know for sure, please leave a comment. Happy on Sci-Fi Network.
Yeah.
Or is it on USA Network?
USA.
USA.
No, it's sci-fi.
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 All right.
Sci-fi.
Siffy, as
Siffy,
Leonard
yeah,
Hofstadter would say.
Siffy.
All right.
What's up, Donna? You wanna come sit by me?
As an elderly Russian man lay in his hospital bed dying, he became delusional. He asked his nurse to help him fulfill his last wish. I was good friends with Nikita Khrushchev, he said. I'd do anything to kiss him goodbye. Khrushchev, the nurse said, he's been dead a long time. I don't care, the man said. I still want to kiss him goodbye. Remembering Khrushchev was bald, the nurse pulled her breasts out from her bra and offered the left one to him. He is kneeling before you, the nurse said. His head is near your lips.
What? What lips?
His lips. She
Put
put
her
her
lips.
nipple near his lips. The man grabbed her breast and said, Nikita, my old friend, good to see you again. He kissed the breast, which the nurse enjoyed greatly. She then asked, how about kissing Dick Cheney's head? Is he here too, the man asked. Of course, she replied, offering her right breast. Dick, delighted to meet you, the man said, kissing and stroking the breast. The nurse felt herself getting moist and asked, have you met Fidel Castro? So, if you don't understand what that joke means, it basically means she doesn't shave her pubes. Because Fidel Castro had a longer beard than Osama bin Laden.
Oh, are you mentioning that guy?
Well, that's what, lately, ever since like 2008, something like that, the thing you say whenever a girl has a hairy bush is that you say, man, that's longer than Osama bin Laden's beard.
Okay.
Oh, no, change that. It's whenever guys don't manscape. It's whenever guys have long pubes. You say,
Okay.
that looks like Osama bin Laden's beard. All right, so women can still have the Fidel Castro. All right. A sexually promiscuous woman was taking her driver's license test. She had a little trouble parallel parking, however, winding up a couple of feet away from the curb. Could you get a little closer? The examiner asked. She unbuckled her seatbelt, slid over to the examiner, and asked, now what? All right, blonde joke of the month.
Okay.
What do a peroxide blonde and a Boeing 747 have in common? They both have black boxes.
Oh.
Ah.
That's not cool. Is that
Two.
is that a 9/11 joke?
Yeah, because it came out after 9/11. So yeah.
Oh, that's not cool.
There was never any jokes about black boxes before any plane crash. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Two middle-aged. Although I did work with this one guy named Brandon Shade, where every time somebody brought up the term black box, he would be like, and he'd be like really loud, so that everybody in the collection agency could hear him. He'd be like, "I don't like the black box. I like the pink one." Two middle-aged.
Sometimes I like the red box and it's a little chunky.
Red box. Yeah. Two middle-aged Jewish men got to talking. One said to the other, "You know, last weekend I had a good Sabbath." His friend replied, "Oh yeah? What did you do?" "Well, the man said, my whole family woke up early. We put our finest clothes and went to temple. It was a beautiful day, morning service. Then we came back to the house, had loggers and locks. Oh, had bagels. And see, this guy has terrible handwriting. I have to figure out what he's writing something. Had bagels and lox and shared family stories. Then my wife cooked a great dinner. It was a good Sabbath." "That's funny," the other man said, "because I had a good Sabbath too." "You don't say," the first man said. "What did you do?" "Well," he said, "around noon I woke up. I met my friend at a bar and we got rip-roaring drunk. Then we picked up two hookers. We took them to cheap motels and I screwed one while he screwed the other. Then we switched girls. Then I went home and screwed my wife and fell asleep. It was a good Sabbath." "How can you call that a good Sabbath?" the first man said in disbelief. "That's a great Sabbath." I think my client would enjoy that one. My Jewish client. I'll save that one. All right. A woman went before a judge to explain why she wanted to divorce her husband. She said, "I can't stand his homosexuality." The judge replied, "I think you mean homosexuality."
Oh.
"No," she said, "I mean homosexuality. He's a bum fuck." All right.
Yeah.
And winding things up here for September of 2005, Playboy Classic. Two old men were sitting on a park bench. A blonde woman walked by. One old man asked the other, "Ever slept with a blonde?" The other man replied, "Many a time. Many a time." A brunette walked by. The old man asked, "Ever sleep with a brunette?" The other man said, "Many a time. Many a time." A redhead walked by, and the one old man asked the other, "Ever slept with a redhead?" He replied, "Not a wink."
Not a wink.
So I guess that's true. That it's redheads are rumored to be like better in bed than the other non-redheads. So, I don't know where that stereotype comes from, but we'll save straight.
They're wild. Redheads are wild.
So
Anything else?
Becky Lynch is like the best wrestler to.
Damn, I could have had a redhead when I was in high school or in college too. And she wanted me bad too.
Why didn't you want her?
I was just Leslie.
You were in college?
Yeah. We met in college.
Leslie.
So you done?
Yeah, unless you want to talk about that.
We can't really talk about Leslie online, so.
Okay.
I think I'm gonna quit it.
Yeah.
I finish this farm.
Because I need to go take a dump anyway.
I gotta take a piss.
Enjoy Playboy jokes.